What's up, everybody? It's Alex Sigrist, and coming to you before the typhoon comes into Seoul, gets us with some wicked winds apparently coming in a little bit later. But got something I want to talk about today, and it is about a video I posted a while back. A few of us posted it. It was about Sam Okyere, what he did, what he said about the kids who did blackface. It kind of reminded me of something that happened in America. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just get into it right now. How America and Korea are actually very similar in this regard. So, quick background to the story. The two things I'm going to link. One is that Sam Okyere, who is a Ghana celebrity here in Korea, called out some Korean high school kids who did blackface for their graduation photos. And the Koreans responded saying that he called them out in the wrong way. He was too harsh, and he also was very rude and disrespectful to the Korean people. So that happened, and then I posted a video, and so did other people. And a lot of the comments were basically all about that. It was all, you just don't understand why Koreans are angry. Yeah, it's, of course we know blackface is wrong, but he did it the wrong way, right? He didn't do it right. He didn't talk about it right. He was insulting. He's done something bad in his past too. He also was a racist. Okay, so that's part one of the story. Part two is America. Another shooting. I don't have all the information yet. It's kind of, when I'm recording, it's kind of a little new, but anyway, it's Jacob Blake, I want to say. Another shooting of a black man in the back by police officers. I'm not going to comment on that one now because I just don't know anything about it. But it reminded me of Black Lives Matters, the movement that happened a while back in America. And, I mean, the movement's been going on for a while, but, with the rise in black people being dead at the hands of police, it got loud. The movement got loud in the last couple of months, right? Especially at the beginning of the summer, end of spring. And when George Floyd died. So that happened, and a whole bunch of Americans started saying, well, yeah, we know it's wrong, but you really shouldn't be protesting like that. It's not really the right way to protest. You're doing it wrong. Here's how you should protest. Here's how I would protest. Or go back to Kaepernick when he was protesting the police brutality in the United States by taking a knee at a football game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has the right to say what he wants to say, but you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're protesting wrong. So I think you know where this is going. This idea of protesting should be okay for the people who did the bad thing. Like, you shouldn't offend them is kind of what keeps coming up, right? Yeah, the Koreans did the blackface. Again. They didn't teach their youths about it again, even though it's been going on for years and years and years here. But the way he said it was wrong. He shouldn't have called out Koreans that way. It was embarrassing for Koreans, and we have to save face in Korea, so you shouldn't have called us out that way. Or in America, he shouldn't have knelt, because that's disrespecting the flag. It's the wrong way to protest. Yeah, it's peaceful, but just do it outside. And then Black Lives Matter never disrespected the flag, but, you should have been more peaceful when you protested. So I started realizing that basically Korea and the United States were the same. People in power, whether it's the majority Korean population here or the white, often male, but generally white population in the U.S., we don't like it when you call out our injustices in, the wrong way, Like, can you be nicer about it? Like, yeah, just come to a town hall meeting and we'll take care of you, Then it'll be all good. Then we're all fine. Quit, being disrespectful. The word that Sam used was Korea's ignorance, but ignorance is such a bad connotation word. And even though ignorant technically means not knowing something, it just makes us look bad. I need to say two things here right away. Same thing, different countries, right? Most Koreans know now that blackface is bad. Most Americans know that police brutality is wrong. The problem is now that the loudest are getting louder. The loudest are getting so much louder in both countries. And I personally think it's our job to shut them up. Family, friends, whoever, call them out. It doesn't matter who it is. You're going to keep complaining about how they protest. What are you going to do? We'd rather you raise your hand and wait for us to call on you. Like, is that what it is? Most Americans are good people. Most Koreans are good people. Koreans do a great job with this stuff. They learn. The young people are amazing. But there's still a bunch of older, sometimes younger, but ignorant people here in Korea. In America especially. It's more in America, let's be honest. But I don't know. I guess the recent killing triggered me again, and we gotta talk about it again. America and Korea, kind of the same. I'll end on this. The one thing I've always really believed, though, is it's not about being white. It's not about being a man intrinsically. It's about who has the power. And no matter where you go, I look at things as from a power dynamics perspective. Right now, white people have a lot of the power in the world. When you break it down to smaller places like Korea, older, angry Korean men sometimes have a lot of the power. I don't know. It's just something to think about. But I'll leave it at that. I know people want me to be more optimistic. I think just a lot of things are getting to us, right? But I do think this video is a bit optimistic in a way. It's a learning video. It's not a calling out video. Like, this video is not meant for the people who are going to leave hate comments. It's not meant for you. If you're still here, that'd be amazing. It's not meant for those people. It's meant for us who are kind of like rationally trying to figure out what we know, what we believe, and trying to understand how the world works around us. So this is not a negative video. It's just a thought-provoking exercise. And I hope that's what you take with you. Y'all stay safe out there, whether it's a typhoon or coronavirus. Be good, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Haseyo.